exactly are you trying to find out?
I've wondered if he ever did anything like that before.
Why? Has he said anything?
No, but a man who does a thing like that has often developed a taste for it over time. It occurred to me. It might be easy enough to follow his back trail, find out. A man his size and color to boot can't be that hard to trace.
You'd think so, but you'd be wrong. Believe me, we tried. Like he dropped out of the sky.
How can that be?
We're in a depression. A third of the country's out of work. People are drifting by the thousands looking for jobs, looking for that greener grass. Even a giant like Coffee wouldn't get noticed everywhere he goes. Not until he kills a couple of little girls.
He is, strange, I admit, but there doesn't seem to be any real violence in him. I know violent men, Mr. Hammersmith. I deal with them day in and day out.
You didn't come up here to ask me whether he might have killed before. You came up here to see if I think he did it at all.
Do you?
One seldom sees a less ambiguous case. He was found with the victims in his arms.
And yet you defended him.
Everyone is entitled to defense.
Kids, lunch!
Y'all listen to your mama now. I'll tell you something. And you listen close, too, because it might be something you need to know.
I'm listening.
We had us a dog. Just a sweet mongrel. You know the kind. Well, in many ways, a good mongrel dog is like your Negro. You get to know it. Often, you get to love it. It is of no particular use, but you keep it around because you think it loves you. If you're lucky, Mr. Edgecombe, you never have to find out any different. My wife and I were not so lucky. Caleb, come here for a second. Come here. Please, son. He still has the one good eye. I suppose he's lucky not to be completely blind. We get down on our knees and thank God for that much at least. Right, Caleb? Okay, go on in now. That dog attacked my boy for no reason. Just got it in his mind one day. Same with John Coffey. He was sorry afterwards. Of that, I have no doubt. But those little girls stayed raped and murdered. Maybe he'd never done it before. My dog never bit before. But I didn't concern myself with that. I went out there with my rifle and grabbed his collar and blew his brains out. Is Coffey guilty? Yes, he is. Don't you doubt it. And don't you turn your back on him. You may get away with it once, or even 100 times. But in the end, you'll get bit.